You move to BigQuery because scale matters. Petabytes of data, serverless queries, pay for what you use. The infrastructure is solved, but infrastructure was never the real problem. The real problem is that your data team has become a bottleneck, not because they are slow, but because everyone wants something from them. Marketing wants attribution, product wants funnels, finance wants revenue breakdowns, sales wants pipeline forecast. Every request goes into a queue, takes time, and pulls analysts away from the strategic work they were actually hired to do. You did not build a data warehouse to create a ticketing system. You built it to make better decisions. What if everyone who needed data could just get it themselves? Not from a stale dashboard, not from a self-serve tool that still requires SQL, not from a chatbot that falls over on real-world questions. What if they could ask complex questions in plain English and get real answers with charts, with context, and natural follow-ups? That's TextQL. Connecting your BigQuery project to TextQL takes a few minutes and uses a dedicated least privileged service account. In Google Cloud, create a service account just for TextQL. Grant it BigQuery Data Viewer and BigQuery Job User so it can read data and run queries but not modify datasets. Download the JSON key file for the service account. In TextQL, go to the connectors page and click New Connector. Select BigQuery, fill in connector name, project ID, dataset ID, region, and service account key. Test the connection and click Create Connector. At connection time, we extract metadata from your BigQuery environment. Anna maps your datasets, learns table structure, and identifies relationships, giving her a solid understanding of how your data is organized so she can translate plain English questions into correct SQL. The head of sales asks, who are our most valuable customers? Anna writes the query, runs it on BigQuery, and returns a clear answer with visualizations and a written summary. No one needed to know SQL, memorize your schema, or wait in a ticket queue. After creating the connection, you can use the context editor to attach specific context to your BigQuery connector. Specifics of the context editor will be covered in a separate video. Once your BigQuery project is connected and Anna understands your data, 3 things change for your team. The first is speed. Questions that used to take days now take minutes. The feedback loop between I wonder if and now I know shrinks dramatically. The second is volume. People ask more and better questions because the cost of asking is now close to zero. And the third is focus. Your data team stops being a query factory and spends their time on modeling, infrastructure, and work that actually requires their expertise, while the repetitive requests handle themselves. You've already invested in the warehouse, collected the data, and hired smart people who want to use it. The last missing piece is access.